One careless click left her secret identity exposed on our shared laptop. A digital mask slipped, revealing a life of lies that shattered my heart in a quiet London flat. I caught my cheating wife when she forgot to switch back to her fake identity. I sat in our cluttered living room in Camden, London, the faint hum of a rainy afternoon outside, nursing a cup of tea gone cold. My wife, Eleanor Ellie Hargrove, a sharp-witted copywriter with a posh Oxford accent, had dashed off to meet a client an hour ago. Left behind on our shared laptop, which she'd forgotten to lock, was an open email draft, addressed not to me but to someone called Liam. The sender's name wasn't Ellie, it was Emma Sinclair, complete with a different email and a bio boasting a freelance graphic designer from Bristol. My stomach twisted as I read, "Can't wait for our getaway to the Cotswolds this weekend, love. Keep it hush, XOXO, Emma." Ellie had forgotten to switch back to her real identity, and now I was staring at a betrayal typed in black and white. Ellie and I, James Jim Whitlock, had been married for 9 years, a proper British love story, met at a pub quiz in Shoreditch, bonded over pints and bad puns. I'm a history lecturer at UCL, and we'd built a life of Sunday roasts and lazy weekends with our son Oliver, now 7. But lately, her late nights and secretive phone calls had raised my hackles. This email, though, was the proof I'd dreaded. Emma Sinclair wasn't just a typo, it was a whole second life, complete with a fake Instagram and a rented flat in Brixton where she met Liam, a photographer she'd met at a networking event. I confronted her when she returned, damp from the rain, the laptop screen still open. "Who's Emma Sinclair, Ellie?" I asked, my voice steady but cracking. Her face drained of color, her usual quick wit failing her. She sank onto the sofa, confessing through tears. "It started as a joke, Jim, a side project to escape the stress. But Liam, it turned into something more." She'd created the fake identity to freelance under, keeping it secret to avoid professional overlap, but it spiraled into a double life with weekend escapes and whispered promises. The Cotswolds trip was planned for next week, a romantic getaway she'd never mentioned. The betrayal stung deeper than I'd imagined. I felt like a fool, replaying every client meeting and locked phone. I moved into the spare room, focusing on Oliver and my lectures, while Ellie pleaded for a chance to explain. Weeks passed, and I found myself at Hampstead Heath one Saturday, watching Oliver kick a football, the autumn leaves crunching underfoot. Ellie joined us, uninvited but welcomed by Oliver's grin. She spoke softly, admitting her mistake, her voice thick with regret. "I lost myself, Jim. I want to find us again." As the sun dipped below the heath, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, I looked at Ellie, her eyes red, her hands trembling as she held Oliver's. The fake identity had exposed her infidelity, but it also laid bare her vulnerability. I didn't forgive her instantly, but I saw the woman I'd loved beneath the lies, the one who'd laughed with me over burnt Yorkshire puddings. With Oliver between us, I squeezed her hand, whispering, "Let's try, for him, and for us." The rain began to fall again, a gentle patter on our coats, washing away the past as we walked home together, fragile but hopeful, a family piecing itself back from the shards of truth.